What is up, guys? Bear the King here. This is my first review for a game, and the game, as you guys can see, that I'm reviewing is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. The only reason why I'm reviewing this game is because I recently stopped playing it as much as I used to. I beat the storyline in 12 days. I only played an hour a day. I didn't overdo it and sat down and played day and night through the game, because that would have been pretty crazy. Anyway, yeah, I stopped playing the game, so now I'm gonna review it simply because this is gonna be my first review, and I want it to be, I'm not gonna say good, but something that'll be memorial, something that I will remember, because I honestly love all Mystery Dungeon games. So this will be sort of a fun review for me to do. Anyway, let's get into this. First thing that I want to talk about is the story of the game. First of all, the story is very similar to the previous Mystery Dungeon games. You're a human who gets sent to the Pokemon world, you get sent to the Pokemon world. You get a partner who finds you and asks you to help them fulfill their dream, and you can fulfill yours too. It's some kind of crisis that's threatening the Pokemon world that you need to prevent. And let's see what else. Oh, and when your journey is done, like in every other Mystery Dungeon game, you get sent back to your world or whatever. So yeah, that's just a quick review on the storyline of it. Differences from the other games that this one has that the other ones didn't, as you guys can see. This game is in 3D, and they use polygons and crap to make the characters, and they didn't use a drawing surface. One thing I really liked about this scene, this game, is that the cutscenes were way better than what the previous ones were. The previous game's cutscenes, they were cool and everything, but these ones, the ones in this game, are just amazing. I mean, it's a lot more action to them since this 3D shapes and crap moving. It's a lot more they can do, and it's not just using energy blast and crap. They use actual claws and crap, in this scene where Snivy's dodging all these freaking drill birds and crap, and they're just yeah, let's kill a Snivy, and they're just scratching at Snivy and crap. I really like that. That was really an enjoyable scene or part of the game to do, because that was really cool. You don't actually get to play that part, but I'm not gonna really spoil anything for you guys in case you guys haven't got the game or whatever, even though it came out a month ago. But whatever. Just that scene was just so cool, and the things that they did in that scene, and there was just so much of the game that was pretty epic that I liked. Besides the differences from the game, another thing that was really cool about this was that there's a lot more things that they added, for when you go into a dungeon and they have that little resting spot. You know, in usual games, you save right there and then you continue. In this one, not only can you save, but what you can also do is go into your item storage and put items in your inventory so you can prepare to go fight the boss or whatever. You know, in let me get a good example. In Sky Tower, for Pokemon Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, when you go in to fight Rayquaza, that's the music playing in the background, by the way. When you go into Sky Tower, and then you get to that little middle part before you go to Sky Tower Summit, which is 9 floors before you go fight Rayquaza or whatever, right there, you can only save, and then you have to go, right? In this one, it's not like that. It's you can go there, and you got a little inventory box sitting there for you to go into your inventory. You know, you can put some of your items or whatever in there. You know, your Virus Seeds, or your your orbs, orange berries, whatever you got, your freaking sleep seeds, stun seeds, whatever seeds you got up in there that you want to use in the boss. You could bring those items with you, go through or whatever, you know. Another thing I liked about this game is that they took out hunger. I remember hunger used to be one of the main problems I had with the previous games, was that I would get hungry when I'm in the middle of a dungeon, and I never had any apples or anything, or gummies or whatever on me. So I never really actually got to go through the entire dungeon, because I would get hungry right in the middle of it. So I had to hurry up and throw down an escape orb just so I could get out of there to recover my hunger, or just so I could start over, because I was pretty much screwed if I kept going. I'll hunger, I pass out, and then that crap would happen. That would really piss me off, especially when I'm trying to go and take out a boss, and it's a 99 floor freaking dungeon or 50 floor dungeon and crap, and I get hungry in the middle of it. So that would really suck, especially if you can't find the stairs fast enough and you just continue running around aimlessly, like just running and crap. And it's like, oh, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? And like you finally, after exploring the entire freaking dungeon floor, you finally find the stairs, which are in the exact same room, or like one room away from the room you started off in. And you're just like, oh crap, I could have like saved so much time if I just went that way. So that was really cool how they added that in the game, taking out the hunger. That was a really good thing that they did. Now let's talk about things that I disliked about this game. Things that I really disliked about this game is that, well, that there's not that many Pokemon in this game to choose from as a starter. That is one thing that I really didn't like. Like, you can only choose between Oshawott, Snivy, Tepig, Pikachu, and Axew, which isn't, I'm not going to say it's a bad selection, but, you know, what if I wanted to go, like, all the way back to Generation 1 and choose, like, Squirtle or something, or Charmander, or Bulbasaur or somebody, or, like, if I want to choose, like, Mudkip or someone, like, they didn't have those Pokemon in the game for you to be, or to even play as, or see, or fight, because they were not in the game. It was mostly 5th gen Pokemon that were in this game, because they were trying to make it, you know, new era Pokemon, so let's not add in the old Pokemon that were in the previous game. Let's just throw in all the new ones and stuff. So I was like, oh, that like really sucked for me, because like I really want to be, I didn't want to be an Oshawott, but I was forced to be an Oshawott, obviously, because, you know, I didn't really have those many Pokemon to choose from as an option. And another thing that I didn't like about this game is that the boss battles were like too easy for me. Like in the previous Mystery Dungeon game, it took you like a crap load of hits just to take out the boss, and that's because those were legendaries. Spoiler right here, if you don't want to hear this, you probably want to put this on mute or whatever, but like there's only one legendary boss that you actually fight for the main storyline, and that's Kyurem. I mean, like, what the heck is that? Like, I want to fight more legendaries. Like, you can fight a crap load of legendaries sort of like after you finish the main storyline, because they have more legendaries for you to fight or whatever. So I was like, oh, that's nice, but not what I was expecting, so I really didn't like that about the game. Another thing I didn't like about the game is that I thought I would fight Virizion, Terrakion, and Cobalion, or whatever his name is. That's another spoiler. Instead of fighting them, you actually get Virizion on your team like right after like the 4th or 5th dungeon. So that was really crappy for me. So yeah, like I really didn't like that. That was something I really disliked about the game. I was expecting to fight more legendaries. If they just incorporated more legendaries for me to fight, then I would have bought this. I mean, not bought, but I probably would have played this game longer, because I already have it. I bought it already, so I thought it was going to be awesome, and it wasn't a letdown, but it was sort of like oh, you guys could have done better with this. So yeah, that's my like dislikes on this game. I have other ones, but I really cannot think about them right now. Anyway, let's finally get into the rating. If I could rate this game, I'd probably give it a hard 8 out of 10. Simply because, 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5. Because there's a lot of things that they could have put in the game that they didn't, that really, like, sort of, not pissed me off, but, you know, like, this is just like, come on, you guys could have done better with this. Like, I was expecting so much more out of this game than what they gave me. And, like, another dislike is that the storyline was so short compared to the other games. I mean, the other ones, they had stuff for you to do after, like, a good storyline after the main storyline. And this one, they didn't even give you, like, a real after storyline. It was only, like, what, 4 or 5 missions for you to do after the storyline ended? So I was, like, really a little, you know, pissed off about that, because that was really crappy. And, so yeah, this has been my review on this game. Do I suggest you buy it? If you're a big fan of the series, sure. But if you're not really sure what's going to be in the game, I suggest you rent the game before you actually go out and buy it. That way you can get a good idea of what it's going to be about, and how the like storyline and crap is going to go. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this review. Hope it was helpful to help you guys decide whether if you want to buy this game or not. This is my first review. So yeah, I don't know what to say now. Yeah, check out this review again, because I don't have any other ones. Whatever. Hit that like button if this was helpful. Subscribe if it was helpful, and I will give you guys hopefully more reviews. I don't usually do reviews, so I probably will not be giving you guys more reviews. Unless there's like a game that I really like a main series game that I'm really into, then I'll probably give a review on it. I'm not sure. Whatever. This is Bird the King. I'll be seeing you guys later. This video has been going on longer than what I expected. Peace out.